like a book nobody closed. Lanterns floated through the evening, turning shadows into gold. I arrived before the sunset with my guitar and borrowed time. Another wandering desperado, writing songs between the lines. The old veranda faced the ocean, salt and jasmine in the air. And somewhere through the soft confusion, a melody appeared. The flute danced over conversation, light as footsteps in the rain. And every note it left behind made old roads feel far away. Some nights pass unnoticed, like ships beneath the stars, but some remain forever, exactly where they are. Lanterns between the tides, shining softly in your eyes, like forgotten dreams returning with the rhythm of the night. Lanterns between the tides, burning warm against the blue. And for one impossible evening, every road led me to you. Stay a while before the morning time. You sat beside the piano, tracing circles on your glass, listening to every silence like you wanted it to last. You asked me, do musicians belong anywhere? I smiled and said, usually in the next city. You laughed and looked away, then quietly replied, that sounds lonely. The guitar kept moving gently, the bass remained below, while the flute climbed into moonlight like somewhere I should know. The brushes painted little moments, the piano caught the air, and somehow all my old excuses stopped existing there. Maybe every open road eventually bends towards someone, not somewhere. Lanterns between the tides, shining softly in your eyes, like forgotten dreams returning with the rhythm of the night. Lanterns between the tides, burning warm against the blue. And for one impossible evening, every road led me to you. Stay a while before the morning time. You said, what if tomorrow changes everything? I looked toward the harbor and answered, then tonight is enough, because not every story needs forever. Some become beautiful simply because they happen. Lanterns between the tides, still glowing in my mind, like moonlight on the water that the years could never hide. Lanterns between the tides, if our paths return someday, leave one chair beside the window, and I'll find my could breathe. Tables spilled into the sidewalks, coffee cooled beneath the sky, and conversations floated upward like old songs passing by. I arrived with my old guitar and wrote still in my hands, another drifting desperado who never made long-term plans. Then somewhere through the evening noise and somewhere through the glow, a flute appeared above the rooftops, soft and impossible to hold. I followed maps, I followed stars, I've trusted songs more than my heart. But certain nights begin quietly and change everything. Blue lantern serenade under skies of faded gold. Every note became a secret, too beautiful to hold. Blue lantern serenade like moonlight through café glass. And for one impossible evening, I stopped chasing the past. Stay with me until the music fades. He sat beside the window, watching shadows cross the floor, listening with the kind of silence that made me play once more. You asked me, do all travelers eventually get tired? I looked at my guitar and answered, they usually learn to hide it. You smiled like you understood. The roads kept glowing softly like distant city lights. The flute moved high and weightless across the edges of the night. The bass walked through the changes like footsteps through old dreams, and every brush across the snare made life feel less extreme. Maybe home is in a place, maybe home appears as music and stays as memory. Blue lantern serenade under skies of faded gold. Every note became a secret, too beautiful to hold. Blue lantern serenade like moonlight through cafe glass. And for one impossible evening, I stopped chasing the past. Stay with me until the music fades. You asked, if this night became a song, what would you call it? I looked around, the lanterns, the empty cups, the soft wind, and quietly said, something I don't wanna end, because not every melody needs a destination. Some only ask to be remembered. Blue lantern serenade still shining in my mind like reflections on the water the years could never hide. Blue lantern serenade, if these roads left a song with you. I left a song with you.
The city arrived in slow colors, orange skies and fading gold. The avenue filled with conversations and stories already old. The market closed its final shutters, the cafe stayed awake, and every little piece of evening felt too beautiful to break. I walked in carrying my guitar and songs nobody knew. Another drifting desperado passing softly through. Then across the crowded plaza, between the lights and moving air, you appeared beside the fountain like you'd always been there. I've learned to trust the weather, I've learned to trust the road, but some moments arrive quietly and rewrite what you know. Trumpets at sunset, guitars at dawn, one night between goodbye and gone, where the city moved like a dream and nothing was exactly what it seemed. Trumpets at sunset, guitars at dawn, like old songs still holding on. And for one impossible evening, I forgot to move along. Stay right here until the moon grows pale. You asked me, do you always leave before the story finishes? I looked toward the sky and smiled, usually. Then you said, maybe that's why you keep writing sad songs. The trumpet laughed in the distance, the guitar softened below. The bass kept holding every second like it already knew. The piano slipped between our silence like waves between the shore, and every rhythm made me wonder if I wanted more. The city turned to lanterns, the shadows stretched and grew, but somehow everything became about you. Maybe not all adventures are meant to be roads. Maybe some begin when you stop walking. Trumpets at sunset, guitars at dawn, one night between goodbye and gone, where the city moved like a dream and nothing was exactly what it seemed. Trumpets at sunset, guitars at dawn, like old songs still holding on. And for one impossible evening, I forgot to move along. Stay right here until the moon grows pale. At me and asked what happens tomorrow. I looked around. Empty cups, warm air, street lights beginning to glow. Then answered, tomorrow can wait, because not every beautiful thing needs a plan. Some nights only ask to be lived. Trumpets at sunset, guitars at dawn, the city changed but not
lights grew dim, the wind moved on, but somewhere in that golden hour our song lives on. Our song lives on.
The city came alive at midnight, like fire waking in the dark. Windows open one by one, and music spilled into the park. The streets turned into moving colors, gold and crimson everywhere. People dancing without asking who arrived and who would disappear. I walked in carrying my guitar, with tired boots and restless hands. Another one-ring desperado, still belonging to no land. Then the brass began exploding like stars falling into the square. And suddenly the whole world shifted inside the electric air. I've followed storms, I've chased horizons, I've trusted roads that changed their names. But some nights don't ask permission, they simply take you. Midnight carnival of the desperado, where the city caught on fire. Every trumpet became a heartbeat, every rhythm climbed high. Midnight carnival of the desperado, where the moon forgot to hide. And for one impossible evening, I left the road outside. Dance with me until tomorrow disappears. Like sudden sunlight in a place built out of night. Your laughter moved through crowded streets like sparks escaping light. You asked me, do you always look like you're about to leave? I laughed and answered, usually. You tilted your head and quietly said, that sounds exhausting. The guitar started running, fast and fearless through the chords. The brass pushed harder every measure, like waves against the shore. The timbales cracked like lightning, the bass refused to fall. And somehow in the middle of it, I forgot where I was going at all. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe freedom sounds like this. One night with nowhere else to be. Midnight carnival of the desperado, where the city caught on fire. Every trumpet became a heartbeat, every rhythm climbed high. Midnight carnival of the desperado, where the moon forgot to hide. And for one impossible evening, I left the road outside. Dance with me until tomorrow disappears. Electric guitar explodes into rapid runs. Trumpets answer in harmonized lines. Trombones strike rhythmic accents. Cowbell and timbales drive the momentum. You shouted, what happens after tonight? I looked around, sweat, streetlights, brass in the night belongs to the music. Midnight carnival of the desperado, still burning in my mind like fireworks above old rooftops the years could never hide. Midnight carnival of the desperado. If I wander back someday, leave one song inside the city, and I'll find my way. When the final breath grows silent and the crowd disappears from view, I'll still hear that rhythm pulling me to you. Trumpets reprise the opening melody. Electric guitar softens. The streets return to silence, but the night stayed new. And somewhere in that midnight carnival, I left my name with you. I left my name with you. The evening bloomed in quiet colors along the coast of Santa Luz. Windows glowed above the harbor, painting silver over blue. I arrived with dust and stories and 6 old strings across my back. Another wandering desperado, never asking what I lacked. The cafes breathed in conversation, coffee, laughter, summer air. Then somewhere through the moving crowd a melody appeared. A flute rose over all the voices, light and warm and wandering free, like the sound of old tomorrows calling unexpectedly. Some nights are only evenings, some become a place where your old life quietly changes shape. Moonflowers and open roads under skies of faded gold. Every note becomes a memory, every story left untold. Moonflowers and open roads, where the warm wind carries names. And for one impossible evening, I forgot my old escapes. Stay here now before the night lets go. You sat beside the piano, watching the lantern light. Your smile moved through the room like moon reflections at midnight. You asked me, do songs remember people? I laughed and answered, more than people remember songs. You smiled like you already knew. The piano played in little flashes, the flute drifted high above, while my guitar kept holding rhythm like a hand refusing to give up. The bass moved like the ocean, steady underneath the air. And suddenly every mile behind me didn't feel important there. Maybe every traveler keeps moving all this time, just hoping one day to stop. Moonflowers and open roads under skies of faded gold. Every note becomes a memory, every story left untold. Moonflowers and open roads, where the warm wind carries names. And for one impossible evening, I forgot my old escapes. Stay here now
for the night, let's go.
You asked when morning comes, will you leave again? I looked outside, the harbor lights, the empty avenue, the old guitar beside my chair, then quietly said, not tonight. Because some places are beautiful, but some places teach you to stay. Moonflowers and open roads, still blooming in my mind, like a postcard from another life. The years could never hide. Moonflowers and open roads. If fate circles around, leave one lantern by the window, and I'll follow that sound. When the final chord grows silent and the stars turn pale and blue, I'll still hear the flute leading me to you. The city closed behind us, but the night stayed true, and somewhere among the moonflowers, part of me stayed with you.